Frooglesim videos are powered by Jetline Systems.
Hello YouTube, this is Frugal and this is the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, September the 16th. First up, big news and the release of A2A's Bonanza. The latest AccuSim GA aircraft from A2A Simulations is the Beechcraft Bonanza V-Tail. It obviously models that V-Tail, an aircraft more akin in flight to a World War II fighter than a typical weekend day tripper. It's very unique looking and handling thanks to the ruddervator at the back, which is the linked rudder and elevator in place of a standard T-tail. As with all AccuSim aircraft, the attention to detail is absolutely incredible. This is a living, breathing aircraft with components that respond to how well or not you treat them and that age over time, resulting in a simulated aircraft where no two flights are absolutely the same. It features new analog gauge physics. Those analog gauges can actually degrade in performance over time as well. The ability to shift between a 285 or 300 horsepower Continental engine, a full pre-flight inspection system, absolutely perfect visual modeling inside and out, and absolutely perfect audio modeling as well, coupled with an incredibly accurate flight model. Now, if it sounds like I'm a bit biased here, I am. I love A2A and I love AccuSim. I have the Bonanza. Like many others of you out there, I hit the A2A store and handed over my PayPal account the instant it was made available yesterday. I can't do justice to the feature set in a brief news piece though, so I urge you to check out the 15-minute promo video Scott from A2A uploaded, which is linked in the show notes below. The A2A Simulations AccuSim Bonanza for FSX is available right now for $49.99. Prepared version 4 pilots can pick it up for Prepared Academic for $49.99 or Professional for $79.99. You can also pick up a bundle with both FSX and Prepared versions at a discounted price as well. You can find more information at the A2A Simulation store links, one for FSX and one for Prepared, in the show notes below. Next up, Orbx NZGS, or Gisborne Airport. Orbx's Gisborne Airport is now available, modelling Gisborne Airport, a small GA airport on the east coast of North Island, New Zealand. This is an airport that only has a single terminal and a single runway, and is the first airport from Orbx that uses City Scene to include the entire city of Gisborne, with 100% coverage in addition to over 100,000 autogen trees and buildings around the surrounding area. There's even an animated steam train included as well that you can watch go past the airport if you are on the runway at precisely 1 p.m, which is kind of cool. Orbx's NZGS Gisborne Airport is available now for all versions of FSX and Prepared. You will need to have Orbx New Zealand North Island installed though. The price is $32.95 Australian or $23.56 US. Next up, MKStudios Lisbon. The video you're watching is from Aviation Lads. It is the official trailer. It's linked in the show notes below. Do go take a look and give the guys a few hundred likes and subscribes. MKStudios Lisbon models Humberto Delgado Airport, which is the 20th largest in Europe, for Prepared version 4. It features highly detailed buildings, including the interior modelling of the terminal, of course. It has sewed-animated jetways and windsocks, condition-based airport lighting with realistic dimmer light power, and 50 centimeters per pixel coverage of the city itself, including 36 custom city objects and landmarks for VFR pilots. MKStudios Lisbon has been optimized for performance, but also ships with a config tool to further tweak things for your machine. The price for MKStudios Lisbon for Prepared version 4 only is €23. You can find more information at the mkstudios.pl link in the show notes below. Over now to X-Plane and the release of VSkyLabs, can't pronounce this, Guimbal, I think it's pronounced Guimbal, Cabri G2. The Guimbal Cabri G2, let's just call it the G2, models the two-seat helicopter that first received its type certification in 2007. VSkyLabs G2 has been optimized for virtual reality, and although it has been released, it is still being extended and enhanced, with the plan being from VSkyLabs to model every aspect of the actual helicopter. It currently features a really solid flight model, accurate visuals inside and out, an optional experimental autopilot, and the developers claim that it's perfect for new helicopter pilots and those transitioning to helicopters from fixed wing in X-Plane, because it has a very docile flight model compared to some. That's as it is in the real world, it is in the sim. VSkyLabs Cabri G2 is available right now for X-Plane 11 for $29. More information at the xplane.org store link in the show notes below. And finally this week, the Ikarus C42C from vFlyteAir. vFlyteAir's latest models the Ikarus C42, a two-seat fixed-gear microlight from German company Comco Ikarus. As always with vFlyteAir, it features highly detailed visuals inside and out and includes two different panel versions of the aircraft as well. One is a basic trainer with the usual VFR instruments, the other is a full panel version with a simple GPS, moving map, transponder and a simple glass panel. Both feature a highly accurate flight model. One of the developers of the aircraft is actually a pilot training on this type. It has an FMOD sound set, PBR rendering effects, interactive animated pre-flight inspection as well, and realistic modeling of the Rotax 912 engine. It also features a pop-out checklist. The Ikarus C42C from vFlyteAir is going to cost you $27.95. It's available right now for X-Plane 11 from the xplane.org store, linked in the show notes below. That's it for this week's news show. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday to watch this. If I did miss something critical, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll take a look to see if I should include it in next week's show. Until then though, my name is Frugal, and I will see you all very soon.